Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, and today I'm going to take some yarn and make a pair of earrings. I got this idea from my 8-year-old granddaughter. Isn't she creative? She's already designing jewelry. My workplace is a disaster, and I'm going to be cleaning it up here in a little bit, but right now I really want to see what I could do about making some earrings with yarn. And I cut 3 pieces of pretty thick yarn. Let's see how long I cut them. Probably about 4 inches. Then I have a jump ring, and I'm going to just tie these in there and see what happens. I just tied them in a knot, and then now I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to do an overhand knot. Right. Let me just say this. I probably should have cut these longer. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them at about maybe 6 or 7 inches and try it again, because I'm having a hard time doing an overhand knot as these are a little bit too short. And by the way, when you do an overhand knot, a crochet hook is a really good tool to use to kind of pull the legs through the hole. All right, so I have cut them at about 7 inches. Okay. I got 3 of them. So put this in the jump ring. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to try to get that in the middle. I'm just going to tie it on there just to secure it. And you want to get it as close to the middle as possible. Now we're going to be doing some trimming, so. All right, so they're on there. Now for the overhand knot. And I think I'm going to get a bigger crochet hook. This is a pretty small crochet hook. And since this is pretty thick yarn, I probably need a bigger crochet hook. All right, so now I want to tie an overhand knot. So I'm just going to take that and put it through the hole and catch all these legs. Pull it through. Before I tighten that up, I want to make sure I got all the pieces, which there should be 6 of them. Yep. Okay. Just pull that up. And pull these tight. Okay, now let's see, what am I going to do? I could do several things. I'm going to go ahead and trim them right now. Probably going to trim more, but right now I could save this. I mean, you could throw it away, but I actually am going to save this for another project, and I'll tell you what that is later on down the line. And we have this little tassel here. I could add beads to it. I think, though, I'm going to unravel it. Let's see what happens. There we go. Just untwist these and kind of ravel them out. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with this. Let me finish doing this and I'll be back to show you what I'm going to do next. By the way, this is just developing. I'm actually creating on the fly here, designing with you. So I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll see how it turns out. But I don't know. My granddaughter just kind of inspired me to try some stuff with yarn. All right, I'll be back. All right, I have it all done. That's pretty cool, actually. Very simple to do. This would be kind of a fun little kid craft, too. But I'm going to open this jump ring up and hang it on an ear wire. There we go. We have a little tassel earring there. Let me make the other one. All right, so I've got the other one done, except I have not hung it on the ear wire yet. Let me do that, and then I'm going to do one more thing to these. I got to make sure that they're even, that they're not crooked. You don't want one longer than the other. So once I got them on their ear wires, I'm just going to put them together, and then I'm going to trim them. See how one's longer than the other? I'm going to trim that so they're the same length. And actually, I'll tell you what I'm planning on doing with this stuff. So I do make fabric beads, and I wire little seed beads like this onto them, or even smaller. And sometimes I like to wire little pieces of thread and stuff on the fabric beads. But anyway, there we go. How about that? Thanks to my granddaughter. She's helped me to be inspired to make these. I'll have to show them to her and see what she thinks. One thing that you could also do with this technique is you can use smaller thread or smaller yarn, and you could actually bead them up. I actually made a tassel like that, a beaded tassel, using some wax cording and a bunch of beads. If I can find that video, I'll put it at the end of this so you can check that out. But you could do something like that and make them smaller into earrings. It's kind of the same idea. I decided to put them on so you can see what they look like. I can hardly tell they're on. And I've got my workspace all cleaned up, except for some projects that I'm getting ready to do. What inspires you when you make jewelry? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thanks for joining me. And you know what? I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.